One of the fun things about Lake of the Pines is that every one of our homes are different. Do you know that when Lake of the Pines was built in the late 60s, it was called the Little Tahoe? And what was good about the Little Tahoe is that elevation-wise, it's 1,500 above sea level, so we don't get the snow. Now you can see the Tahoe influence in this house. Look at these beautiful beams. Oh my gosh, they don't have beams like that anymore. And the knotty pine ceiling panels. Also, one of the themes in a Tahoe-style house, besides the kind of A-pitch frame, is having the glass windows looking out to the trees. So beautiful. This house was built by a company called Nordic Homes. Wouldn't this look like something you would see in Norway or Scandinavia? This type of gorgeous ceiling. Now, the other thing that's so cool about homes in Lake of the Pines, besides everyone being different, is they provide different possibilities, different opportunities. We're going to explore those opportunities that this house has to offer to different age groups and with different plans and different futures. So here we are in our great room, as you probably have figured out. There have been upgrades to the kitchen. This is a newer island with a nice big granite slab right here. And underneath the island on this side is extra storage. So it's very functional. Remember, some of our older homes used to have cabinetry right up here, and it blocked the view of the great room. And so having an island with storage on both sides is very functional. We have, the cabinets are in very good shape. And then over here, there is electric stovetop, microwave, and the refrigerator. On the other side of the refrigerator is a space here with lots of storage. This is I guess we could call it our pantry. But one of the fun things about this home is every time you look out of the window, what do you see? I see green, I see green, I see green, I see green. All the green leaves on the oak trees, the maple trees, and the pines. Now this room is called the sunroom. And looking at county permits, it is actually a permitted sunroom. So it is a permitted space. However, it is not a permitted space as part of our square footage. We're just under 1,500 square feet. We're not including this in our square footage because it doesn't have heat in it, but it is a space, all you have to do is plug in a little space heater. And imagine, I had an open house last weekend and somebody said, oh, you could have a long table out here for Thanksgiving and have 20 people at your Thanksgiving table. Or you can use the sunroom as a place to stretch in the morning, do your Pilates or yoga, because you have these beautiful tree views out of the windows. Or if you had kids, little ones, man, this would be a great playroom for them. They could have their toys out all over the flooring and it could be messy. You just close the door when it's not playtime anymore. Lots of storage on these benches. You could actually have a book club in this room right here. There is a slider on both sides of the sunroom. One leads you to the front deck and the other one leads you to the back deck. What a peaceful setting on this back deck. And if you're coming from the detached garage, you could actually take that concrete path and walk up 4 steps, and here you are on your back deck. It's made out of Trex. We have the wrought iron railings. I bet you at one time this was all wooden, and it got updated to wrought iron, which is so much easier to maintain. Now, A very important question to ask when you look at a house today is how old is the roof? And the roof in this particular home was replaced just 2 years ago. Roof life is 30 to 40 years, so that's what your insurance provider is going to ask you. How old is the roof? So when you come to a house and you go to an open house, that's one of the very good questions for you to ask. We'll come to the front deck in a little bit here. Now we do have a set of stairs, but this house still is livable on this main level. It has 2 bedrooms on this level and 2 full bathrooms. So if you were to divide this home up between people, which we're going to talk about that idea in a minute, you could put a door down there, walk in on a ramp, not have to do any stairs, and use this space for your living space. The bathroom has been touched up and some updates have been done to it. The shower bathtub unit is a fiberglass unit. That's probably the original one, but it is in good condition. I like this room right here. One of the reasons why this bedroom is very peaceful to me is this beautiful, mature Japanese maple. Just look at that pretty maroon that brings maroon into the room. There's new carpeting in here, and this room has been freshly painted by one of the family members. They've really taken very good care of this particular property. It's a pretty color. All right, we're going to call this the master suite, but you know, I'm not supposed to say master, but you know me, I'm still going to call it master suite, even though on our floor plan we do have it identified as the primary suite. This is the largest bedroom in the house. We've also got really nice carpeting. It's been freshly painted. Plantation shutters, which is a really nice extra. This is your walkway to your house looking out of this window, so you could keep your shutters closed while you're changing. We even have a walk-in closet. Good size closet. Actually, there are 2 closets that are good size, one downstairs and one here. Look at this. Lots of room for our size home that we have under 1,500 square feet. This is a good size closet. And then you can peek into the primary suite bathroom, but I think the shower is really cool. I just want to show you. I love these glass doors. Look how smoothly they open. I feel like I'm in a hotel or something when I see these doors and these glass here to protect the water from going into the sink area. Very tidy house, and it's one of those, oh gosh, we even have tile up here above the shower. That's really smart. I didn't realize that. Very smart. And one of the things is that you can move into this house. I mean, people use that word move-in ready, but we are really, truly move-in ready. Just in this door area here, I lift it open, and you've got a space for some of your linens, extra bedding. So just take a moment to look at the height of the ceilings. It really, really does just make your space feel so much bigger. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot the eating area here. Now this unit right here is not fixed to the wall. It's something that's negotiable. There's extra storage underneath. If you do want to have a regular table here, this unit is easy to remove because it's not fixed to the wall, and you could have a regular dining room table here. Or maybe just a circular table with a couple of chairs. Okay, so now we're going on to possibilities. This is the downstairs area here. And what's unusual about this house is the fact that it could be divided up. This door right here could be locked, and you could have either a family member, maybe a possible renter. Maybe you want to buy a house and we're $549,000. you want to buy a house, but you can't afford the house payment, and you divide it up between another, let's say a buddy or another family member. And so this space has a slider on this side, a slider on the bedroom, and guess what you have right outside this door? Oops, I need to open it up for us first. Nice slider. Right outside this door is your own private driveway. There are 2 driveways in this property, which is really an important thing at Lake of the Pines because of the fact we don't park on the street at nighttime. You could park your golf cart here, or if you had someone living in the downstairs, this could be where they park their car, their truck in this carport. Have plenty of room to have guests, even parking right over here. Have a little patio in this area. You could have a barbecue out here if you wanted to have your own space. So possibilities, as I mentioned, sharing a house with somebody and sharing the mortgage. Having a family member share this space with you. If you had someone who is older, this could be their space, or the upstairs could, and this could be the younger person's space. Now we do have a gas range here, a garbage disposal, sink, cabinets, exhaust fan. And so if I were living here, I would put my refrigerator right in this spot and maybe have a table like this for a microwave because I use a microwave a lot. But this is squeaky clean, got a window letting in some natural light. Now the family has this room set up as a game room. Let's say you had a ping pong table and a pool table and you wanted it to be a man cave. Man, this would be a perfect spot. The wife could say, honey, I'm cooking, get out of the kitchen, go downstairs, watch some sports and get out of my hair. All right, so good size bathroom. And I love this shower stall again. And look at the tile work in this shower. It's really very attractive. Very nice. Little corner toilet, sink. And you know, these pedestal sinks are really nice because they don't take up a lot of space, but they don't give you a lot of storage. But you could have chest of drawers here or a type of a vanity that stores your towels, your extra toiletries. And you even have a window to let the moisture out when you're showering. So here is a kind of a utility room where you get to look at the water heater, the HVAC system, and this is where the former owner had the washer and dryer. So you've got the utility room and the washer and dryer. Also another window, which is good for exhaust. And oh my gosh, look at the extra space you have. You can put all your winter clothes up here, live with your summer clothes, switch them out. Or you could go to Costco and get large quantities of something and store them here also. This might be a good spot if you wanted to have an extra freezer. You could set up the freezer possibly over here. Here's a plug. And then you only have to go to Costco once a month. Behind the door is another storage space, which is underneath the stairs. So we talked about our square footage being underneath 1,500 square feet. And then you get extra. And why do I call this extra? We are not including this bedroom into the square footage. This is not a permitted bedroom per the county, but in Nevada County, we have a lot of spaces that are not permitted and are very safe, and they're just extras that you get. You're not paying your taxes on this extra room. This might have been a workshop area at one time. Really nice light, a slider to let you out, and there is a little path out here, which is underneath the deck. So this could be a little patio area for you, and it goes around to the carport. So if you were coming in the carport and parking your car or your golf cart, you could come around this way right into your downstairs unit. Or you can go up those rocks right there, those rock steps, and that will lead you to the detached garage. And I told you there's a second closet that is a good size. Go check out how big that closet is. Really, very sweet. Again, extremely tidy. This house is tidy in, I think I can say in capital letters. So we are going to go outside the home right now and look at it from the street. And we'll look at the garage too. We have a beautiful day in the Sierra foothills. We're about 70 degrees today. Now, one of the things that our house on Poplar Road has is it has a low maintenance landscaping. Do have some beautiful irises that are coming up on both sides of this driveway. Poplar is off of Torrey Pines, and it is not too far away from going swimming at Park 3, Park 2, and Park 4. Look at this little clover that's grown here in this gravel area. Now, if for some reason you needed a whole bunch of extra parking, you could nose into this area here in front of the vegetation, and you could park a car here if you had a big party planned. We're open on Sunday, by the way, this coming Sunday, which is the first Sunday in May, from 1 to 4. And I don't think I've said the address at all on Poplar. It's 12403. 12403 Poplar Road. You can hear how quiet it is in this neighborhood. Room for 4 cars easily in this driveway. The owners have put this sign up that says, "Welcome to the lake." Now, Lake of the Pines is between Auburn, California, Auburn and Grass Valley. Our elevation is 1,500 elevation, as I mentioned. We're below the snow and above the Sacramento fog. We're about 10 degrees cooler than Sacramento when you look at the Sacramento temperatures. I'm not going to show you the garage today. It is a nice clean garage. It's 22 feet long. So it's a little bit longer garage than most of our garages. Very nice walkway. And this circle walkway right here goes to the back deck that we've already seen. And this is a very important feature, which is a Trex deck that has a ramp. So if you're an older person or you have someone older visiting you, they don't have to do any stairs, no steps to get into the house. We're just going to take a peek here from the front deck. In fact, the previous owner would sit on the front deck every morning and greet people as they went by, say hi to the neighbors. And right from here, just a little teeny weeny through those trees, you can see a little bit of blue and a little bit of a lake view. But at Lake of the Pines, you're so close to the 6 different parks where you can play and bring your guests and enjoy the lake that you don't need to be on the lake to enjoy Lake of the Pines. Now we're 50% working families and 50% retirees. We have 42 different activity groups, whether it's pickleball, tennis, golf, bocce ball, crafting, fishing. We have a very active fishing group. We have 7 different kinds of fish in our lake. It's a very healthy lake. We have a water skiing group, hiking group, poker group, golf group. We have the 9ers that play 9 holes of golf and the 18ers that play the whole golf course. So Lake of the Pines is a very interesting, active community. And guess what I call it? I call it a summer camp for adults because there's so many activities to do. Now we have a new activity center for kids. We have day camp, swimming lessons. We have an Easter bunny, Easter egg hunt. We have a bike decorating event parade for the 4th of July. So we are actually really sharing this community. And a perfect example is sharing the pool. I'm a lap swimmer, and the kids get free play at a certain time. The exercise group gets a certain amount of time at the pool, and the lap swimmers get a certain amount. So we all coexist with each other and get along with each other. Now, I think that this house, 12403 Poplar, is a perfect house for everybody of every age. Whether it's your first house and you have little ones, or if you are older and you are retiring, you don't want a lot of yard work. You want to come and golf and boat and swim and socialize and just get to meet your new community. Let's take a look at this gorgeous ceiling again. I feel really good in this space. I hope you do too. And I would love to show this house to you. If you do have any questions or you'd love to set up a private appointment to see 12403 Poplar Road, just give me a call. I'm CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone. My number is 530-906-4715. Thank you for joining us at Christine Jenkins YouTube, and thank you for joining us at Lake of the Pines Living Facebook. I hope you have a beautiful spring. Bye-bye.